Welcome, friends. My name is Joel.
And this is the O2 Drop.
This is WA's VGC podcast, coming from Perth, home of Australia's best regionals after party. Today, I'm joined by the whole crew. I have Chris.
Yes, you got the whole crew. Damn it, I'm here.
I've got Dan.
Yo.
I have Ethan.
Hold on a tick. Let me take a selfie. I'm just taking a selfie.
And again, host of this evening, Mark.
Yep, I'm here. This is my house. Why are you people here?
We just love it so much. So this episode, we are doing something very exciting for us. We are doing our O2 Drop Worlds Draft.
Exciting for us specifically, I'm sure. Not for any of the listeners.
We're just going to be reading out names for an hour and a half, boys. Let's go.
Oh, yeah, buckle in.
Buckle in. So what is a draft? You might ask if you haven't heard of this phrase before. Maybe you've never played fantasy sports with your testosterone pumping friends. We are going to, in a snake draft format, we have predetermined the order. We are going to pick people who have qualified for Worlds who we think are going to win effectively. We are going to draw 3 from North America, 3 from the European area, 1 Latin American, 2 Oceanias, 2 Southeast Asia / APACs. We have 1 free choice, and then we have a wild card. Now, the wild card isn't going to go towards our totals, but it is going to be used as a tiebreaker. So I'm sure some people here have some interesting thoughts on what we're going to do with our wild card. Are we going to try and take the winner to guarantee a tiebreaker, or are we just going to choose any old person at the end and hope that they do well enough? So we have predetermined order for the draft.
Yeah, and you sons of a bitches put me last, and I would like to claim bullshit.
You get the double.
We're going to snipe so many of his picks.
So without further ado, Ethan, would you like to take us away with your first pick?
Would I ever?
Take me away.
So the order was determined by random chance, which means that I was the most skilled in the room.
Selected by God, if you were.
Selected by God. I have been ordained to make the first choice, and my first choice comes from God himself. I would like to put my name down for Aurelian Sula, first of all. They have been consistently coming in second place at regionals this whole time, and like basically the whole year. And I really, really think that this could be their moment, you know. And I really wanted to get my name down on a non-US player, first of all, just to kind of get the lay of the land, because I mean, I've been in Aurelian's corner ever since they brought a Volcarona to a Reg B tournament, like really, really early on. And like, you know, French Volcarona, they, them. I was in love. They're a really, really good player. Really, really hard offensive reads that they've been making for like 2 years at this point. And basically, I just adore them, and I want to see them do really, really well and become a champion.
Locked in. Okay. Somehow or another, I have landed second.
Rigged.
Now,
Rigged.
I was tossing up big time who I wanted to go for first. I wanted to do a spicy pick, but I think I'm going to do a safe pick, in my opinion. Probably the person who is, you could argue, on the best run into Worlds. I'm going to take Patrick Connors.
Ooh.
Never heard
NAIC
of
champion.
him. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah.
Would you like to elaborate on that pick for any other reasons, or you just think he's on the tear at the moment?
I think obviously being the NAIC champion is really advantageous to your run into Worlds. I think from the way he spoke in his interview, it was literally the first time anyone had ever heard of Patrick Connors. He's obviously a really intelligent dude. I think he was studying law, I think, from memory.
Nerd.
But I like the dude. I like the way he speaks. I like the way he approaches the game. And his team was really good. It was a standout team that he took to NAIC. I hope he has developed it further and can have a similar run at Worlds. Which brings us into our middleman, the meat in the sandwich, Mark.
Hello, it's me, Mr. Meat.
Meet Murray.
Meat Murray. Which is actually, that's my wingman's pickup line for me. It's like, hey, ladies, would you like to meet Murray?
Works every time.
And they never do.
My favorite.
Yeah, so, I mean, NAIC champion, that's pretty cool. But NAIC is held where? New Orleans? Where is that? No one gives a shit. You know what's a cool city? Melbourne.
Here we go.
So let's talk briefly about the Melbourne regional champion and my first pick, Kieran Singh. A absolutely stellar player.
Friend of the show.
And undefeated against me.
Therefore, he will win Worlds.
Well, Kieran is on his first season on. Correct me on that. That's what all the YouTubers have been saying about him. It's his first ever season, guys. Trust me.
He definitely wasn't, 16 points away from an invite?
He missed out last year because we got shafted on events. Yeah. But
Imagine.
this time.
See, my next pick was going to be Daniel Baguli.
we don't have 52 invite slots. What's that?
Robbed.
What more?
But yes, I mean, excellent player. I don't think we've mentioned it on the show, but he's previously won the Melbourne Regional Championships. And yeah, that is why Kieran Singh is my first pick for the draft.
Hot pick, taking an Australian for your first pick. I love it.
I think someone was going to snipe him sooner or later, and it was going to be me.
All right, and we move on to Dan.
Yeah, you bastard. I was going to pick Mevlad first.
I fucking knew it.
I'm also going to go Os first, and I'm going to pick up Joji, the Japanese player in our circuit.
Interesting.
Koji Koida?
That's correct.
I'll get the spelling right later.
Yeah, I think they've had a great run, and I also think they're a sleeper pick, kind of hiding amongst all the Aussie and Kiwi flags. So,
do you reckon does he fly under the Aussie flag, or does he fly under the Japan flag in Australia?
on everything, it is the Japanese flag.
Okay, and for the purpose of our draft,
He's under the Os region.
but no,
I think because he's a resident here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he counts.
let's give him the Oz tag because we love that guy. We love that guy and his turtle. Okay, and we come across to the tail, the man who has done the most pre-work out of anyone.
Yes,
Chris.
and it was all on your taxpayers' money because I did it while I was at work today. Well, I was also going to pick Kieran. So, Kieran, you can't hate on me for not being able to pick you because they put me last in the draft. I think this is definitely rigged. I get a double pick.
You do, yes.
I
You're
do.
the tail.
First of all, before it continues, I'd like to point out everyone that in the spirit of what Wolf Glick has put in place, he's blocked from this draft and no one can draft him. He blocked me, therefore in Unity we should block him.
That is not official.
No,
We are blocking
he's on
him.
my shortlist.
No, he's blocked. And I will go with friend of the show, Daniel Walker from the Gong as my first pick from Oceania region.
I didn't realize he was from the Gong. I've got a friend in the Gong.
It's from the Gong.
I'm going to ask him
friend-
to stalk him.
Your friend must know Daniel Walker because there's only like 6 people in Wollongong.
It's true.
That is true, yeah.
I did speak to him today. It is a bit of insider trading, and I fully admit to that. I do know what he's cooked. He's having a team crisis. I think like all our Oceanic players, as far as that I've spoken to, are all having team crises.
Oh, everyone I've spoken to, yeah, team crises.
Including Kieran.
Including
Alistair.
But it doesn't matter because he's got his shit together now and he's going to win.
Okay. All
Exactly.
right. I've heard what Daniel was cooking. It's extremely spicy, like out of control spicy, and I promised him I wouldn't tell. And this episode will air before Worlds, so I can't elaborate. I will do it off air. Maybe bonus content that comes out after Worlds.
Bonus content.
With his EV spreads as well for $3 a month.
He's just one of those insane people that he must be on the neurodivergent spectrum. He's one of those that has like those million rapid fire ideas, and he will find something ridiculous, take it to Worlds, and surprise people. So I think he'll make day 2 at least. And now the second pick,
First pick of round 2.
I'll go. I'm really worried about. I'm going to pick another Oceanic one because I think they're going to go first. I'll go Nicholas Khan.
That's a solid pick.
Yep. Just because his season is so strong and it's just such a consistent player. I'm being strategic here. Like last year for the draft, I went with people who I thought were really attractive. A lot of like really, really cute people from Europe, and I didn't know who they were. They just looked cool, and I feel like that's a bad way to go about it. So this year, and this show we've tried to encourage people not to like sexually objectify VGC players. So I'm trying to get better as a person.
You're doing good by trying to get better.
Yeah. I still think some of these people are attractive and I still would go there, but that's not why I'm drafting them.
Okay.
And it's not why I'm drafting Nick Khan, definitely not.
So now that
Thanks for listening, Nick.
Now that you've explained all the reasons you haven't picked him, do you want to tell us why you have?
Well, do I really need to? He's just consistently good. Let me tell you his this season's achievements, because you've all put pressure on me.
He's got lots of day 2s. I think he's got day 2s at all OC, at all IC, sorry.
Well, if you look at the
Rest
people
in
who
peace,
have,
OC.
we didn't mention this, but like there are certain players that get a buy round 1 of Worlds because of their finish. Like they get like the highest CP in their region, right? Used to be day 1 buy, right? And they've changed it to a round 1 buy.
Yeah, it used to be they go straight to day 2.
Yeah, it used to be 2 tournaments, but it's 1 tournament now.
Well, Nicholas Khan is 4th in our Worlds, in our area, but he's top 32 at LAIC, Brisbane Regional Champion, Melbourne Regional top 8, EUIC top 32, NAIC top 64. So I've got pretty good confidence with that pick.
Good stuff. And then, so Chris has activated our O2 draft clause by picking 2 Australians, and that is that we cannot pick more than 2 people from one country. Okay, so Chris...
Or one region, rather.
No, one country. So you can't have 3 Americans for your North America.
Oh, right, of course. Yeah, sorry, I see what you're saying.
So Chris's wild card can't be an Australian. Sorry, his free pick can't be an Australian.
Right, okay.
So we move on to Dan.
All right, I'm also going to go for a region that doesn't have as many picks for our draft. And I'm going to go Gabriel Lagarde from Latin America.
Ooh. Big.
Damn it, he was on my short list.
Can you remind me what country flag he flies under?
Oh, I want to say Brazil.
Green and yellow with the globe.
Green and yellow with the globe. That's Brazil, I think.
That's Brazil.
Does it have the blue triangle?
I don't know, ask him.
I don't know, man. I just wrote his name on my spreadsheet.
Oh, shit. I guess I'll look.
He's Brazil.
Yeah, cool. I was
Okay.
right. Yeah.
When in doubt.
He's done very well, and I think he's a good pick as we only get 1 Latin America pick. So if anyone needs a good pick on the way up the snake, recommend LA.
Mark, your second round pick.
Yeah, so Melbourne's cool and all, but Perth, where we all currently live, not this year, last year.
Probably not next year either. We want to live next to a ring.
For my second pick,
You're literally taking the 2 Perth players.
I am selecting Alistair Sandover. Alistair Sandover is not undefeated against me, but he's had a pretty good run of games against me over the past couple of years. Well documented on this show. He's been playing this game for a while. You know, we're talking like Ducks Duxton Basement era onwards, he's competed in a number of Worlds, more than I would say most of the people who are attending Worlds this year. Made it to Day 2 Worlds last year. Just very consistent player overall. And, I think a lot of people might be listening to this thinking that I'm just picking our friends, and they would be 100% correct.
Solid strategy.
I don't think that is going to be to my detriment because these are both fantastic players. So put me down as Alistair for my second. I can no longer pick any Aussies.
Locked it in. Okay. On to me. I had my second pick locked in, but he qualified in the EU region under the US flag, so I don't want to fuck myself up for North America. So I'm going to take some solid advice from Dan and get my next pick from Latin America. Jesus. I think I'm going to take Paul Ruiz.
Oh, you bastard.
From Latin America. He finished top 8 in Latin America. LAIC top 32. Curitiba regional top 8. Sao Paulo regional top 4. And Santiago regional top 8. I feel like Latin America is kind of a difficult region to be like, these people. So I think I'm going to take one of their top 8, one of their round 1 buys, and lock in Paul Ruiz.
Honestly, I just knew who Agati was. I'm like, I'll pick him.
Is that Colombia?
Paul Ruiz?
Paul Ruiz, yeah.
Yeah, I believe so, yeah.
Yellow, blue, red. I think it's Colombia.
Yeah. With the uneven more yellow than the other two.
Yeah.
Yeah, there go the two players that I know from LATAM. So I guess for my pick, I'm just going to chuck a dartboard. Chuck a dart at the dartboard. Yeah.
Okay, Ethan, you've waited a long time.
I have.
Your round 2 pick, if you are ready, sir.
All right. So, because I'm at the head of the snake, I get 2 picks, right?
Yeah, so you get to do your round 2 and then your round 3.
Okay, I think I will put down on both of my American picks at once. For the first one, I'm going to go with my second favorite player after Aurelian. I want to put my name down for my boy Luka Tregut. He's like habitual King Gambit player, Terror Dart, Black Glasses, kill resists. I've loved him ever since he got destroyed by Fisher in that Reg C tournament. It was It was Fort Wayne, right?
That was the thumbnail of our VGC chat for a while. Yeah.
And I've just wanted the best for him ever since because no one deserves that. And he's just a very fun player with solid results. I don't expect that he'll blow up Worlds entirely, but I like him a lot, and so that's where it is.
Great choice.
Yeah.
And your round...
My round 3 pick.
3.
Okay, so I'm going to make a meme here.
Ooh.
Are you gonna lock in your wild card?
There's a better meme.
This meme. Joel, let him cook.
I think it would be funnier if it was a wild card. I'm going to put my name down for... I'm voting for James Beck.
Oh.
Boo. I know. Fuck that guy, right?
Fuck that guy.
Like, even if he does do well, he's not going to do it with his own fucking team. So. But as Mark pointed out, there are 2 ways that this can go. Either he bombs out and I laugh at him, I bask in the Schadenfreude, I have a great weekend, or he does really, really well and I do well in the draft and I'm mauled over it, but I'm doing well, so it doesn't matter. There is no way to lose here.
Win-win.
Win-win.
Huge. That's very smart.
Like, fuck that guy, but like nobody else is going to vote for him because of my immense social influence. So I'm going to lock that down. I'm going to make him my wild card because
you want to make James Beck your wild card?
Yeah.
That is the peak meme.
That's
actually.
funny.
Yeah.
Okay, Ethan has locked in his wild card.
Fuck James Beck.
Fuck James Beck.
Yeah. Before we move on, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Before we move on, I wasn't listening to your first pick. Who was it?
Luka Tregut.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, back to me. I am looking to make my first EU pick, and I'm quite torn between who is obviously the best player in EU and the player I like the least versus somebody who seems to be a much more reasonable person. No names.
Pay $3 a month for the name and shame version.
Name and shame. So I'm tossing up between a Spanish player and a not Spanish player.
Ooh, tough choice.
Tough choice. I think I am going to take Eric Rios
Ooh.
for my first EU pick.
Such a risky choice.
Yeah. What an absolute bombshell of
Well,
a decision.
I didn't want to take fucking Alex Gomez.
I'll take it.
Yeah, you will. Okay. That's Spanish flag. Yep. Okay, Marcus Bagdatis.
Oh, it's me.
Mr. Meat.
So, I have been called that before. Not because I'm good at sex.
Yeah, just clear that one up for the record.
I've genuinely trained as a butcher.
Oh.
That's not a joke. That's true.
Mark the Butcher Murray, everybody.
So, for my pick, Perth is cool and all, but you know what's better than the city we live in? Love. And people have won Melbourne, people have won Perth, but one person has won the hand of one of our commentators. So I'm putting my next pick for the man who has married Sierra Dawn.
Joseph
And I'm
Ugarte.
picking Joseph Ugarte.
You. Why?
Don't you believe in love, Chris?
I have come way around on Joe UX9. When I first returned to Pokemon, there was a lot of negative shit about him online because of the way, and we have no way of knowing it's true, but the things that was said was that he wasn't treating the people that were paying him for training very well.
Yeah.
He was very slack coach. Were the rumors?
All allegations.
All
but
allegations.
He had a bad
really
name.
have come around on him. I think his team building's really interesting. He doesn't seem to do many like common things that most others are doing.
Every time I see a team that he has cooked, I just think, this is heat. Like, every time he's on stream, he's cooking something spicy. And it always works. Like, I feel like usually when I see spicy teams on stream with interesting, like, oh, that's a Pokemon you don't usually see, they get stomped. But
Yeah.
Like that Lugia.
yeah.
The Pheasantipity, yeah.
Yeah, the Pheasantipity, oi. But no, Joe UX9 just consistently does really well with really cool teams. And from what I've heard from people in the community, he's an extremely hardworking person. Like, everyone who knows him says he's like the hardest working person they know in the community. So on top of liking the teams he makes, I just think he's got a really good shot, and that's why he's my third pick.
Very good.
On to you, Dan.
I'm going to go with a safe pick. EU, I'm picking Mikhail.
Oh, you
Kelch.
son of a bitch.
Oh, damn. I was eyeing him up.
Yeah, same.
He's been-
Can you spell that for me?
It's spelt Michael.
That Mikhail Kelch.
Yeah.
Oh, that Mikhail Kelch. Oh, sorry. I was
That
thinking of
German
one of the
one.
other 6 ones that I know.
Yeah, and he's German, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. No, Mikhail Kelch is a fan of the show.
Yeah.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's liked a few
He's-
of our posts.
He's liked something that Joel has. Well, it's
Shit
something
posted.
you commented on his tweet,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And then he liked it.
Yeah. Mikhail Kelch is officially a fan of the O2 drop.
And he knows all of us
Fantastic.
personally.
He's one of like the few VGC players at the moment who came up through Smogon, right? I believe he was
Yeah.
Yeah,
one
he's
of
a
Yeah.
huge Smogon dude.
Last year, I think at Worlds he was not long into the world of VGC. Like, he was very recently a
Pretty
singles
sure it's
player.
his
That,
first season of VGC.
yeah, it was definitely his first season, but he didn't even play that many tournaments that season, and he rocked up and came in second.
Incredibly based.
Yeah.
Rocks up to Worlds.
yeah,
Second.
refuses
first
to
season.
elaborate.
Leaves.
L Woods, what? Like, it's hard? Just
Okay, Chris, you've said a few fucks while we've been picking.
Stop taking all my fucking picks there. I wanted Joe. Okay.
Is that what everyone in the community said when Sierra married him?
No.
Are they married?
Yeah, officially now.
You
yeah.
didn't know that? Yeah, for a couple of years now.
Oh, congratulations to them both.
Ethan is chronically offline.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Love is beautiful. As is Wo Chien. And JUX9 has exhibited both of these things.
This is where you pick Moxie boosted, right?
Love and snails.
Sure, there's a slug joke there, but I'm,
Ooh.
okay. So I'm thinking one of the Tang Gang from for an America pick, because I really liked what they did in AIC with their Wochen Kyoga strats.
You can pick both.
I can pick both because I do get the double tail end pick, but I don't know, like Justin Tang had that really good year last season, right? And
Yeah,
the Chileans
definitely
kind of
did.
done a bit better this season. I'll go Shiliang Tang.
Tangang.
Yeah,
Tang Gang.
Tang Gang represent.
They fly under US flags.
Yes, actually,
Shiliang.
Chilean's got
flags
a
under-
Chinese flag, I think,
I think
Yeah.
he's from China
so.
officially.
but he's in the American region, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The region
okay.
doesn't matter.
It
It's
is.
the country. Yeah.
That's
That's why I didn't pick Nils because he flies under the US flag, but he qualified in E EU.
I've done my shortlist the complete opposite. Oh no.
I think I need to pick some safe picks. I will take Alex Gomez for Europe. Espanol.
Espanol, please. Alex Gomez for Chris.
Thank you much, Liam.
Back to you, Dan.
I'm going to use up one of my APAC picks and go with Shohei. Because I feel like that's also a super safe pick since he won Worlds last year.
What's his surname? Sorry.
Kimura.
Kimura. Okay. Solid pick. Want to elaborate? Or just
he
Worlds
won
winner?
Worlds last season. That's it.
Back on to Meet Murray.
Okay.
You know what's better than love?
Nothing is better than
It's
love.
tough on the top.
However,
I have heard that about him.
Yeah.
He's drafting Vaporeon.
oh God.
Who's the biggest bottom in Pokemon, Mark?
Probably Joe UX.
Such a hardworking bottom.
You already picked him. Who's the second hardest working bottom?
Well, I don't know if he's ever had sex before, but I'm voting for Edu, Eduardo Cunha.
Fuck.
Yeah, sorry, bud. The Portuguese player who has many accolades going back years and years.
I just wrote that as Eduardo Guna. Okay.
Okay.
I don't have much more to elaborate on that.
Perfect.
He's a good player.
He is a good player. Okay, back to me. I am going to take an APAC player as well. And I don't know. Okay, I'm going to take Iruto Kono. Global Challenge 1, top 8, Global Challenge 3, top 8, and top 48 at Japan Nationals. No further elaboration.
Terrible pick. They're washed.
Ethan.
Back to me. Okay. So if James Beck is my wild card, does that mean I have one more US pick?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the player I've got in mind for this first pick doesn't fly under the flag anyway. I was hoping to put my name down under Rajan Bal, Indianapolis regional champion. He is the Miraidon player by results at the moment. And I think that experience and knowledge of the build, I mean, I can only assume that he's going to bring it into this Worlds as well, given his result with it. I think that having that level of experience with such a strong pick in the meta at the moment can only be right. He's also another Smogan alumnus. He was the head of the VGC section for a very long time. So Rajan Bal for me,
Flies under the Indian flag.
that he does.
He's also a lawyer, isn't he? So many lawyers winning ICs. What's
Fuck
going
is that
on?
about?
Shouldn't they be, I don't know, defending their clients or something? Why are they playing video games?
And your round 5 pick, Ethan.
All right. I'm thinking I'll put down on an EU pick as well. Let's see. Yeah. Actually, I haven't actually put that much thought into the other one. I just wanted to get my name down on him. I'll go in on Dorian Quinones, Lima Special Event Champion.
What region?
Latam player.
Latam.
He is from... Fuck, what's that flag?
Can you?
What flag? Describe it.
I'm
Red,
gonna,
white, red.
I'm going to be super
Horizontal.
white. Can you spell his name?
So Dorian
Grassy
Diorar,
ass.
Dorian Quinones. So that's Quin with the little squiggle.
Yep.
The hat.
That's the one accent, well, not the one, but one of the accents I don't know what they're
The name
actually
of.
called.
Yeah. Onez.
And he is Chile?
The red, white, red would be Peru.
Peru, yeah.
Brilliant.
Okay, back onto me. I should probably take an Australian, but I'm not going to.
Multi-boy in shambles.
Sorry, multi-boy.
Are any of us going there?
I've already picked my 2 Australians.
Friend of the
otherwise
show.
I'd probably do it.
Shout out
Well,
Lost 10.
I mean, Toga Demaru isn't in Generation 9, so he's actually got a chance of winning this year.
Oh, that's a shout, actually.
Oh,
If you're
goddamn.
listening, Lewis Tan, fuck you.
Leave him alone. He's a friend of the show.
He knows what he did.
What did he do?
I had to play him at Perth Regional.
Well, I beat you at Perth Regionals as well.
Yeah, it's not hard.
Same.
Okay, a lot of people have beat me at Perth Regional. It was not a good year.
How many rounds were there in Perth Regionals?
7.
8 this year.
8.
Yeah, so that's
the
at
most
least
recent
8 people who have beaten Chris.
one. Yeah, somehow the bye beat him as well.
I did not go away to regionals. Thank you very much.
Catch the full story for just $3 a month.
Oh, god damn it. Okay, I am going to do it. I didn't want to be that guy, but I am going to be that guy.
Don't do it. Don't
do
do
it.
it.
Is it a trap? I feel like it's such a trap.
What are you doing? I genuinely don't.
Wolf click.
Do it.
He's blocked.
I feel
No,
like,
he's not the one who's blocked, Chris.
I feel like it could be a trap, but
Forgive me.
I am going to take Wolf Glick as my wild card.
Whoa.
Now he's washed.
On to you, Mark.
I should have timed my food break better.
Yes.
I want to go for Giovanni Costa for my second NA pick. He's another one I watched that I just really like his teams.
Is he
He was
US or?
Yep.
Yep.
Flies the US flag, qualified in NA. But yeah, I like his teams. He's got a similar play style to me. So that's why he's on my list.
Click big button.
Absolutely.
On to you, Dan.
All right, I'm going with the man who has beaten 3 of his predecessors. I'm talking about Chop Across the Fourth. Getting stronger with each iteration.
If he's so good, why isn't there chop across 5?
Well, he plays Pokemon and you have to have children to create a 5th.
His ancestors just looking down from heaven.
Bloodline ends with him, but at least he's going to be a world champion.
I could see like Chop Across the First looking down being like, the fuck is a Dondozo?
Why is a catfish? Why eat that little fish? That was my best American accent available on demand.
Just an oil pioneer.
Okay, Chris, you're very upset with all of us.
Yeah, just
Sorry, I just have to quickly ask, why did 4 sets of parents in a row all decide that Chopper was a good name for their kid?
Yeah.
It's very American.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
Chopper always told me that different kinds of shrimp.
No.
Well, you got curly Tatsugiri,
Yes.
stretchy Tatsugiri.
Droopy Tatsugiri. Storm Drake Tatsugiri. Sorry, Chris. Go for it.
We need more fill away, thanks.
No, no,
We've
excuse me.
stolen
You're the
all
one
of his
that
picks.
you're the one that has to be thinking when it comes to your turn.
Yeah, I know.
I am going full in on the Tang Gang. Give me Justin Tang as one of my North American picks.
Tangang.
They've both had very good seasons.
Now, Justin Tang is under American flag, right?
Correct.
How many more Tangs are there? I have not been keeping count.
I think there's only 2 in the Tangang.
So this man has the Tang monopoly. Is what we're saying.
He has the Tangang.
My second pick, I'm thinking European. Now, I have a little bit of a crush on Maurice Uteg from Germany, and he did get Lille, L-I-L-L-E? We'll go with Lille. Lille regional top 8, EUIC top 64. So that's Maurice. That's my thinking that, but I'm also tossing up between him and, again, I'm going to butcher this, Simone Sanvito. I had both Maurice and Simone. It's Simon with an E on the end. I had them both.
I think they just pronounce it Simone.
No, it's Simone.
Simone, who is
Mr. Meat
Italian.
would know.
He
would know about Simone.
I picked them both last year for Worlds, mainly because they had red hair, and that's a weakness of mine. But they both did really well. They carried me to I think I got second place in the Worlds draft last year. But Simone has Barcelona special event top 8, Lille regional champion, and Gdansk regional finalist.
That's exactly the sound my Switch made when I dropped it in the bin last challenge.
Give me Simone Sanvito from Italia. I mean, I was there recently. You know, us Italians have got to unite.
Us Italian.
Yeah, I think my grandfather, my great grandmother was Italian, and I ate lots of pasta, so I'm basically Italian.
Dan, would you like to tell us how Italian you are?
Half.
Half.
Which is enough to get a passport, so you can also get a passport.
So if I marry you, I can get a passport.
Well, Dan would be breaching polygamy laws in Australia, but sure.
You could just convert your religion to something else, right?
Sure, why not? On that, it's my turn.
It is your turn, yes.
And I was also going to pick an Italian. Mainly. Hey, I'm walking. Mainly because I feel like everyone's going to go with people they know or have heard of, and I'm just going to pick up Marco Silva right now.
Bitch!
You literally could have
good
had
call.
him.
You could have. I went with my heart, my fellow Italian brethren. You just pick some.
Marco's also Italian.
I picked the better Italian. We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens at Worlds.
Well, Marco was the LAIC champions. That's why I picked him.
Was he the Gdunks finalist?
Good. Mark, on to you, Mr. Meat.
I'm going to pick this one.
Yeah, I know, just to fuck with me.
Yeah. And bear with me while I try this one. Daravone Supomani-chan.
Fuck sake. Okay, spell
Would you like
it.
me to spell that one out for you?
Yes.
First name DARAVONE.
Yeah. Yeah.
And last name SOUPHOMMANYCHANH. Did you get all that?
soup.
I got soup H.
OMM
Yeah. Double M.
ANY.
Sorry, OMM.
Yep. Oscar Mike
Yeah.
Alpha November
Yeah.
Yankee
Is that his real last name?
Charlie
Yeah.
Hotel
Yeah.
Alpha November
Fuck.
Hotel.
Just
Now, do you want to try pronouncing that one? Because
just abbreviate it to
DS, yeah.
No, just D soup.
Super Money Chan.
Was he Switzerland?
No, he's
Canada.
from Canada. Yeah.
Oh, Canada.
What is it
qualified
with Pokemon
in
players and having such
NA,
fantastic
so
names?
that makes me
Right.
done
All the
for
time.
the NA picks.
Good soup.
All right. I am going to take a super boring pick for North America and go Alberto Lara. No notes. Ethan.
All right, I got my 2 picks locked in. First off, I want to put down on an Oceania player. I'm going to pick up the Pandalista himself.
Zelda VGC.
Yep.
Talk about
The-
Sam Pandelis.
Yes.
That's why I respect you, Ethan. You're not afraid to speak your mind.
I think the accolades speak for themselves. So that's my first pick.
Channel 9 News' best Australian player.
I follow the news. What can I say? And my second pick, I'm going to go with another EU player, if I am so allowed.
Yes.
I'm going to pick Niels Dunlop, EUIC champion.
Safe choice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck. EU Nils Dunlop.
He has a US flag.
He does.
Um,
So you're a bit fucked for North America.
Yeah, that's why I haven't picked him.
yeah, whatever. I don't like Americans, so.
Hey, me neither.
And I've already picked 2, I think, so.
Okay. I am going to take Oliver Eskelin for EU.
Good choice.
Oliver, I think last season made it all the way to top 8 at Worlds. And he is the Gdansk regional champion, Global Challenge 2 top 8 and EUIC top 64.
Call that a slam dunk.
I don't think you pronounced that correctly. I think I did it correctly.
Okay.
And he flies the Finnish flag.
Oh. Let's hope he does.
It's- okay, back to you. Meet in the middle, Mark Murray.
Speaking of
Hello.
finishing,
Yes.
Yes.
I'm going to for my next pick Nikhil Reddy
Good choice.
from
That's-
India.
Blizzard guy.
But NA,
Articuno guy.
EU,
EU,
qualified in Europe.
Utrecht special event champion.
Kill-
Correct.
Double E.
NIKHIL
Yeah.
and then REDDY.
DDY. India.
He's ready.
And Mark has locked in all of his EU choices now.
Yep.
didn't he say in an interview he wasn't going to Worlds?
Locked in. Locked in.
Do you want to look that up?
No, we're all good. Go next.
Okay, Dan.
All right. Feel like I'm kind of scraping the barrel now. I need to get some good ones. I might grab from NA Alex Underhill.
Choice.
Yeah.
Tub takes, fans of the show. Thought I'd pick him up as well. He good player next.
Oh, okay. Back to the tail.
The big double.
And this snake is a rattlesnake. It's the tail is ribbed and studded for your pleasure. Okay. So
I feel like we need to issue a disclaimer for that one.
It's okay. It's going to get the explicit tag.
Do not try this at home.
Do not try and shelve a rattlesnake.
I mean, at least on a live one. If it's dead,
Solid advice.
This is why so many VGC players are lawyers.
actually, yeah. If you're listening to the show and you happen to be a lawyer, please do get in touch because I may need one. Okay, so this my Latin American pick. I'm going to get this out of the way. This one for 2 reasons. One, his name is outstanding, but 2, he's got achievements. He finished in the top 8 in that region. Sebastian Escalante.
Oh, very good.
Oh, I love the name Sebastian and Escalante. Argentina. The regional top 4.
Excuse me?
Buenos.
No, I'm reading it here.
That's right. Yep. Buenos Aires special event top 4. Buenos Aires.
Buenos Aires.
Buenos. Fucking okay. He's won some Latin American shit. Lima of special event top 4. Escalante. It's like Escandalo. I love it. So yes, that. And then my second pick. Okay, can please confirm that the wild card is not taking up my like country flag slot.
No, it doesn't take your country, and it's not worth any points. It's just if we're tied.
All right, I'm doing this for the memes, and I have faith. He's been learning from me for many years now.
Oh no.
He has been absorbing a lot of team building skills and knowledge about the game from me, and
Cultural osmosis.
I really think he'll benefit from years of studying my teams.
I think all four of us can guess.
It is Aaron Cybertron Zhang. If the Zhang Spirit is going to fuck me over, at least he can bring me a tiebreaker win. All right. So if he does badly, sucks to be you. You should have studied my teams more carefully. But if you do well, thanks very much.
And back to you, Dan.
I'm going to pick up another APAC Japanese player. I'm going to go with Hirofumi Kimura.
Nice. Solid choice. Hirofumi Kimura.
Yeah. And I just want to confirm that Joji didn't take up one of my Japanese players. Otherwise, I have 3.
No, we said that Joji
Excellent.
flies under the Oz flag.
Thanks, Joji.
Friend of the show.
And
sure.
back to top bottom, Mark Murray.
All right. I'm gonna pick my Latin America pick based on which ones seem to be good based on the blurb I'm reading here, because I don't know any of these people. Joel, has anyone picked Juan Salerno yet?
No.
I'm picking Juan Salerno.
Juan.
EUIC top
And he
32,
flies out of
Argentina.
oh, the
Sao Paulo
Argentinians.
regional top 8. Buenos Aires special event champion. NAIC top 16. And a couple of other accolades as well. So big ups to Juan. No idea who you are. Please do well. I need to win this meaningless competition.
Okay, I'm going to finish off my APAC picks with the lowest hanging Korean fruit, Jisuk Lee.
Oh, good choice.
He's not playing TCG at Worlds, is he?
That's the thing.
Oh, I
This
hope
is
so.
yeah. Just pick Sejun Park for fun because he almost definitely isn't playing PG.
Korea. Okay, back onto the head of the snake.
That's me. All right. So how am I doing? First of all, what have I picked? What have I not
You've
picked?
got one North American, one European. You've got one OC, 2 APAC, and your free pick.
Okay. So wow, I'm actually doing pretty right. I do want to put down on Naoto Mitsubishi for an APAC pick.
Naoto?
Yep. I believe they're a former
NAOTO.
world champion, right?
What was his surname, sorry?
Mizubuchi. Mizubuchi.
The good thing about Japanese names is they're actually very easy to spell.
Yes.
Because it's just what they sound like.
Fuck, I'm doing so much scrolling right now. This is so stressful. I have to think of 2 names at once. And it's great, but also right. So you said I have one more American player, right?
You do, but you can't have anybody with a US flag.
No one with the US flag. All right. Let's see. There's a lot of US flags.
Can he time out and then we just skip to the next person?
No,
No.
it's not the draft league.
There's so many good names here, and they're all next to American flags. Oh,
Sorry, King.
God, there's just too many American players.
Surely there's 1 or 2 Canadians in there.
There are 1 or 2, but like Mr. Me already got the fucked long name.
Mr. Soup.
Oh, okay. Aditya Subramanian.
Have fun, Joe. You got that one?
No, I can't spell Indian
Do you want
names
that
very
again?
well. Yeah, Adichie.
Aditya Subramanian.
Adija.
ID AD
Yep.
Alpha
Delta.
thank you. I
Yeah. JA.
Tango. It is Tango, right?
Yeah, for T, yes.
Yeah.
Y is
Yankee.
Alpha.
Yep.
ADITYA. Then
Aditya.
Subramanian. SUB.
Oh, B. Yep.
Romeo.
Yep.
A. M. That's Metro.
Yep.
Mike. He's around here somewhere. A. N. That's November.
Well done.
IA. November.
Okay.
She just wrote down Addy, the other dude from Tub Takes.
And his Indian flag, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Ethan has finished off his.
Yeah, he's
North
from India. That
American-
really should have given you a hint as to what I is in the alphabet.
Maybe.
Is that the old school alphabet there? Because I could swear they got rid of Yankee from the modern.
Oh no, let's consult. Actually, I don't want to
What
consult.
are they? What are
The
they called?
woke alphabet.
It's the woke alphabet.
That's the NATO
Oh
alphabet.
no, not that kind of podcast, buddy. We got there in the end.
Yeah, I mean, according to Google, it's still Yankee.
Nice. Okay.
Um,
I am going to take my first OC pick,
Ooh.
and I am going to grab Multi-Boy.
Friend of the show.
Friend of the show.
Friend of
Lewis
the show.
Tan, flying with an Australian flag. Can you believe it?
After being dragged through the mud.
And on to you, Mark.
Oh, forgive me if this one's already been picked because I haven't been paying that much attention. But you know what's better than love? Pachirisu. So I'd like to
Don't do it. You're throwing it away. He's definitely playing Unite.
Sejin Park.
Oh no.
Any elaboration?
Pachirisu. Also, because I don't know any of the other names in this region and I need to pick how many.
Just two from APAC.
Cool. Well, I'll have to throw a dart at the rest of them.
Just Terra Ferry that shit. Right, I'm blowing the fuck out.
All right. Well, I'll have a bit of a read through these names while Dan and Chris get their picks out of the way.
Yeah, lock it in, Dan.
Yeah, I feel like I fucked up with the North American people because I've already chosen 2 North Americans. So I need one more for the third.
Yeah, you need to find a flag that's not
Yeah.
American.
Yeah. Just gonna go with the guy at the top of the list, Aaron Brock, Israel. He was top of the list under NA of other invites, so
Lock it in.
he's got a decent record. I'm locking it in.
He got 500 points. That's all that matters.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
This is
More than
eights.
anyone in this room got.
Mr. Rattlesnake Tail.
That is me. Shake that tail, baby. So
I'm uncomfortable.
get your minds out of the gutter. It's just a snake. A sexy, sexy snake.
I'm a snake.
Okay, so I'm going to get my 2 APAC picks done. First of all, I'm going with Paul Batista, the Philippines national champion.
APAC, sorry. Yeah.
Is he hot?
I don't know if he's hot, but his name is Paul Batista, and I'm a wrestling fan. And Dave Batista, actor/wrestler. And I just think Paul Batista hits hard. And he's a Philippines national champion.
I put money on him being hot.
Sure, okay. Ethan thinks he's hot.
He's a Pokemon player. I wouldn't put that money there.
You can have hot Pokemon players. Exhibit
Stranger
A,
things have
myself.
happened.
They
Yeah.
exist.
What does he fly under?
He is. That is a good question. I'm assuming. Hang on. I'm stalking people on Twitter at the moment. You just got to bear with me.
So are they hot?
I'm looking this up.
Yeah.
No. It's not. I can tell you if I don't know. I don't know if they're hot. I'm sort of trying to find the flag. Hang on.
How's it spelled?
Paul Batista is that the Filipino flag? What's that? It's got like a white triangle with a blue bit and a red bit and a little like yellow thing in the white triangle.
I don't think.
While they're looking up the flag, I'm going to do my other APAC pick.
No, it is a Philippines. My bad.
Yeah, see? Exactly. Philippines national champion, Paul Batista. And
Can't find a picture.
I really think that if you want to stand a chance in this competition, you need to have at least one Japanese player on your team because they're traditionally quite good and they have a very unique way of qualifying, but they always seem to, catch some trainers unawares at Worlds. So,
And they do qualify. So
yes.
So you're picking up John, aren't you? The only American in the Japanese circuit.
I can't pick an American flag. So I'm basing
John who?
this. I'm basing this on badass names.
what do you mean? Yes, John who?
Yes.
Originally, I was looking at Takashi Yamamoto because I think that's a really cool name. He was Japan national top 8, but I'm going to lock in this guy. Japan national top 6, Kenya Kodera. Japanese flag. Kenya Kodera, Kodera. do you want me to do the phonetic alphabet for that? You're good with Kodera?
Yeah,
Is that white enough for you?
it is.
I looked at Kenya Kodera's Twitter, X, and he's actually got a flag. He's actually got a photo draped in the Australian flag. So obviously he's a fan of the show.
Obviously.
That follows.
That tracks. So
That tracks.
Kenya Kodera, welcome to Tangang and Gang.
Back to Dan.
All right, I'm going to round off my EU picks with Victor Medina. I believe he is my second and last Spanish player. And I'm not going to ramble for the next part. You can go now, Mark.
Oh, no,
Alright.
you didn't have. That's your first Spanish player.
Yeah.
Hit us, Mark.
Okay. Let me know if this one's already been picked, but I'm picking Hyuma Hara from Japan.
No.
Okay, good.
Yuma.
This person has been the Japanese national champion. I know fuck all else about him, but that's why I'm picking him.
Nice. Okay. I am going to take this before it gets taken and I fuck up my North America. Stefan Mott
Ooh, good
from
choice.
Switzerland.
I was looking at him, but
Yeah, that's a good way to pick an AIC without having 3 US players.
Yeah. And on to Ethan.
all right. So I'm completely bottomed out on America now. Aren't I?
Yes.
Yeah. But I still have an EU player.
You do.
I do. Most of these people have gone now. I want to put down on a slightly offbeat pick because I feel like I can afford it. Hippolyte Bernard, which is just a fantastic name.
It is a fantastic name.
Hippolyte Bernard.
Yes. So
And he is from?
He is from France.
No,
course.
Ethan, phonetic alphabet it. Come on.
So hotel.
Yep.
India.
Yep.
Question mark. P.
Papa.
What does your partner call you in bed?
Pookie.
That's yeah. So
Papa.
Pookie October.
October.
Good enough.
Lima, Yankee, Tango, Echo.
I'm so proud of you, buddy.
Thanks.
Echo Beach,
Well done.
far away in time. Echo Beach, far away in time. Echo Beach, what is your next pick?
So have I still got an APAC?
Yep.
Still got a LATAM. Renzo Navarro. That's a fun name. He's got a lot of thingies next to him as well. I'll go for him.
APAC.
He's LATAM.
You took Dorian Quinones.
Oh, he was my only one?
Yep.
Oh, sad.
Rip.
Do
But
I...
you do have a free pick.
Oh, I do. Well, I will save that for later. Do I only get one Oceania?
You've got one more Oceania, one more APAC, and a free pick.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna make another hate pick in that case. Megan Rattle. Romeo Alpha Tango Lima Echo.
Now, enemy of the show.
That was a visceral reaction. What's going on with Megan Rattle?
That's a great question.
Our lawyers have told us not to talk about it.
Redacted.
You're fine.
Shout out to Megan Rattle, friend of the show.
Not after tonight's episode, obviously.
I just voted for her.
I am also going to take a hate pick for my next pick. It's going to come out of the EU. I have shared this story previously about how I ran into somebody from Finland.
Oh, yes.
And how we sat there team building a little bit together just on a whim. And then he messaged me on Discord saying, hey, I need $200. I'll give you 2 free training sessions if you can spot me $200.
This wouldn't be free trade.
Yeah, that's right. He does what free means? Like,
That's 2 $100 training sessions.
Yeah.
That's like a time and a half what Sliff charges.
Yeah, exactly. People may know him as the Iron Ball Chi Yu dude. Casper Carlio.
Yeah, waste of money.
Weirdly enough, 2 of my EUs are from Finland, so let's go Finland. Mark.
Yes. What have I got left?
North America, free pick, wild card. We are approaching the end.
Okay. Did I pick 3 EU players?
Yep, you got Eduardo,
Yeah.
Daravone, and Nikhil.
Who the fuck is Daravone?
The Canadian with the long fucking name.
I thought he was in NA. Let me double check. I think he's from NA.
Pretty sure he is NA.
Okay, I thought you told me that he was EU.
Not
No.
applicable.
NA.
He's definitely NA.
Let me just double check. What was his first name again? Began with D, right?
Daravone.
He is, yeah.
Thank you.
You tell us, buddy.
NA.
You picked him.
No, I picked him because he had a flag that wasn't the US flag.
okay.
And because
was
he
in
had
NA.
a fucked
Okay.
long
So-
And he had a fuck long name, yeah.
So you have EU free pick wild card.
Lovely. Well, for EU, I'd like to pick Fede Campo.
Federico Camporossi.
Camporossi.
Federico Camporossi.
I picked him because he has a fun to say nickname.
Fedecampo.
Fede Campo.
And he is
Italian.
Italian. Okay. On to you, Dan.
All right, I'm going to grab my YOLO one. I think that's the wild card.
Wild card, yep.
And it's going to be Antonio Sanchez. I don't think anyone's grabbed him yet.
No.
That's a good choice.
Yeah, very
Antonio-
surprised.
Dirty Sanchez.
Where does Antonio Sanchez hail from?
Spain.
Espanol.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like with him and Eric, the hack Tinglu brigade.
Oh, was that acting
The Ting Lu Bros.
The Ting Lu Bros.
He also won Liverpool. Don't know how he slipped through the cracks.
Okay, and on to the tail.
I was actually sitting there adjusting my balls.
He was playing with his tail.
Literally. Okay. I am a little stressed.
What does the notepad say?
I really want to. Shout outs to Moxie Boosted, who is fights under the American banner as Marcos Perez, but the famous for using Wo Chen like every team. I don't think I can waste my second American flag on you, however, but I wanted to let you know, Marcos, if when you're listening to this later, that I did think of you and I did want to pick you. But I've already got 2 Wo Chen players in both Tang gang, so I don't need 3 Wo Chen players on my team. That could be pushing my luck a little bit.
What's now?
I will.
Fake slug fan, honestly.
Justin Burns. You know what? I'm locking in Cutie Patootie Tola Webb as my second American flag pick for North America.
I respect it.
Tola Webb.
He's a good player.
Yeah, he is. He did do some shit. He not just being a cutie patootie, but which is obviously, very important.
That's important.
They don't underestimate those achievements. Charlotte Regional Top 8 and Knoxville Regional Champion.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We love our regional champs.
We do.
Especially Melbourne regional
One day I will be
champions.
one. I would have been 2018 Perth Regional Champion, but the judges screwed me over so bad and I will never get over it. Okay. And my second rattlesnake tail pick. I'm trying to think what I've got left.
EU and free.
Yes. I'll go with my other ginger German hottie that I mentioned earlier, Maurice Uteg. Umbrella Tango Echo Grapefruit.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay, Dan, I've done some research. Joji does actually fly under the Japanese flag in our region.
Damn it.
So,
Molding's fucked.
so do you want to keep Joji or do you want to trade in one of your Japanese players?
Yeah, get rid of Joji. Can I just do both my OS picks now then?
Yep.
I'll go with Diego Ferreira Rocher
Nice.
Yeah.
and Cats.
Is he D-I-E or D-E? I forget.
Diego,
Yeah.
Diego.
Yeah. Diego Ferreira. We'll get that spelled correctly later. Now he's Chilean, isn't he?
Correct.
Yep.
Chile.
Pretty happy with my team. That's a solid fucking team, kids.
And your was Cats. James.
Cats. Yeah,
James Katsaros?
correct.
James Cat. Well, Katsaros, whatever. I'll figure it out later.
You're having a stroke.
Please raise both your arms above your head.
Is that something you can't do while you're having a stroke?
Yeah, like it's just something that you don't know. You have, so like you're supposed to like get them to say the name, smile, because they get like facial paralysis on one side. And if
Yeah,
they can't,
it's
just fly their
fast.
arms.
It's face, arms, speech, time to act.
Yeah. See?
We are an informative podcast.
Yeah, we are.
We should have lots of medical knowledge, especially about
get-
genitals.
You'll get
What-
some more medical knowledge
While we're
on the
on
bonus
medical-
content,
on the
$3 a
bonus
month.
Do not shelve rattlesnakes.
If you don't pay $3 a month, one of your loved ones could die and you wouldn't have the knowledge to save them. So how much are your loved ones worth to you?
You are going to have to listen to an entire podcast to find out how to help them.
At a double time.
Mark, you have free pick and wild card.
All right. For my free pick, I'm picking another Italian because I believe I haven't picked.
You've only got one,
Yeah, cool. You know what's better than Pachirisu?
Love.
Vaporeon.
No. Beating Mark at OCIC. And so
That's what I said.
that's why my pick is Arash Amati
Cool. Oh.
because he did that to me. My iron bundle missed hydro pump, but that's okay.
It's the only
and
reason.
If he can beat me, he can beat anyone.
So I can meet anyone?
When was the last time
No.
you beat me?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I don't believe you.
Where's Jared? Get the document.
Get the doc.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm picking Arash Amati, and I just have my wild card left, right?
That's correct. yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay, I need an Australian region qualifier. I'm surprised this name hasn't gone, but I don't know if that's for a reason and I'm just really dumb.
Why not both?
Quelos estos. So I'm debating between Wang Yu Zhang because I'm a mature adult.
Wang gang.
Wang gang.
When we start doing merch for this podcast, we got to do Wang Gang shirts
With the snail on.
with a rattlesnake tail.
Super niche.
Talk about a live word gen reaction.
And the other one is Genting Lu.
Oh yeah.
Should I do the funny? No, because I want to
Do the funny, Joel.
Well, he was a Perth regional final, so he freaking came over here from wherever he came from. I don't mean that racist.
What are the boating?
I don't know where he lives. He's probably a student in Australia. I don't know. He flies.
Whenever he came over from Christmas Island.
I didn't mean it like that, but thank you for making me look heinously racist.
It's supposed to get better
You're
as
so
time
welcome.
goes on.
I'm going to do the funny because he was a Perth regional finalist. So I'm going to take Yu Zhang Wang for my second OC pick.
Wang gang.
Ethan, that brings us on to you for the
Yes.
final two picks.
What?
You have
can they be?
APAC and free pick.
APAC. All right. I think I've got an idea of who I want my free pick
APAC.
to be. Yeah. In fact, yes. I'll start with that. Just a cursory double checkington. However, if not, I think I will put down for Z Costagliola, who is
What?
You heard me.
Go on.
He's an American. It's not
Is it-
that hard.
Phonetic alphabet. Let's go.
Z. That's
You already have two Americans.
Zebra.
Yeah, but it's a free pick, right? Oh shit.
No, it's only the wild card that you get
only
to
the wild
ignore the
card.
rule.
Okay, all right.
And I accidentally did put Megan Rattle down.
Z is Zulu, by the way.
US. Yeah.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Zulu Echo.
Echo Beach. No.
So I can put him down?
No.
No.
No, okay.
No,
well,
so free pick still abides by the two per country rule.
fuck you all then. In that case, where's the EU players? I'll do my APAC first, just because I'm not holding up everything. Fuck, I'm a mess.
Take a
So-
Korean player, you know you want to.
Ooh, maybe I do. However,
There are Singaporeans and Hong Kong.
yes,
People.
there are some great names in here that like I could go for. There's a lot of the Southeast Asian ones are just fantastic. In fact, yeah, the Thailand national champion, whose name is Chayawat Triwitcha.
Please don't spell that.
Go ahead.
We'll figure that out
What?
after.
No. One letter at a time. Let's hear it, Ethan.
Okay, so Charlie,
Yep.
Hotel,
Yeah.
Alpha.
Yep.
What was I again?
India.
India, thank you. Yankee, Alpha, W.
Whiskey.
Thank you. Alpha, Tango, space.
Can't help you with that one, Chief.
Blank.
Tango, Romeo, Alpha, India, Whiskey.
Yep.
I'm learning.
Hold on.
India, CHCH. So that would be Charlie Hotel.
Sorry, this person has
Alpha.
a double CH.
That's right, baby.
Ace.
God.
That's so
How do you
cool.
pronounce that?
Trio. Which
See, I want them to win worlds just so that I could see the casters try it. All right, and
your free pick.
my free pick cannot be an American.
It cannot.
Just as well.
It cannot be an American or an Indian or an Australian.
Fair enough. I can't believe I didn't top out on Indians already. I've got 3 of them, right?
You have 2, which is the limit. You have,
Raising.
you have, you have Rajan and Aditya.
Yeah, who are both fantastic players. Let's see. Arash
Right,
Radi's gone.
this is why you have a short list. You all mocked me for having my little notepad.
That's the problem. This is a really long list. Okay. So can't be American,
Genuinely go for the top of the list where all the biggest CP winners are.
but they're all gone.
That's boring. Do another funny name. Another one with sprinkler noises in it.
Ooh. Actually, here's a fuck's sake.
Sorry.
Here's an interesting pick. Actually, I'll go down on this one. I believe that's a Jamaican flag. So there you go.
Cool.
Joshua Lawsey, the LAIC top 8 and Orlando Regional top 8, which is accolades, and it's a name that I've seen before on several streams. So you know what? To round off my picks, I think he will do just fine.
Amazing. And I'm going to take Japan national finalist Kawamu Endo.
That's an important distinction.
Yep. Don't know who he is. Never seen him play on the world stage, but he's Japan finalist, so he's got the free trip. So hopefully he's playing. Mark, your tiebreak pick.
Okay. Well,
This is free slather. You can double up on anything. Not people, but countries.
Did you just
No.
say free slather?
Free slather.
Yes.
Phrasing.
well, what's better than beating Mark at OCIC?
Love.
No.
Okay.
The extended literary universe of J.R.R. Tolkien, which is why my pick is Hobbit.
Good.
Henry Rich, who I believe didn't really play all season, then rocked up to NAIC and pulled enough points off coming in top 4 or something like that.
Yeah, he completely fucked up the episode where we did the CP PP review.
Yeah.
Because he finished after we recorded that episode and fucked up all of our numbers.
Rocks up with Overquill. Fucks our numbers, leaves.
Swift Swim, Overquill, Life Orb, Gunk Shot, huge. I expect to see more of that kind of gumption from my wildcard pick going into the World Championship. So that's why my pick is Henry Rich. His nickname is Hobbit, if you didn't understand the joke.
At Hobbit VGC.
Yes. Go follow him. He's a cool guy.
Friend of the show.
I hope so.
I hope so too.
Henry, if you're listening, thanks for listening.
Hooly Dooly.
I just got my tiebreaker left, right?
Free pick.
Free pick.
You took Antonio Sanchez as your wild card, or did you mean for that to be a free pick?
Yeah. Is wild card. So tiebreaker doesn't mean anything for points unless we're in a tie with someone, right?
Yes.
And then it comes down to which of your tiebreakers did better.
yes.
I'm going to go with Neil Patel then for memes.
Oh, I was tossing it up actually, but I didn't want to be.
now.
Yeah, it's Nelly Patel.
I didn't want to be problematic.
And yet you chose James Beck.
Fuck me, I guess.
Fuck Ethan Walters.
Hey, I'm the one who took Wolfglick out of actual points. And put
Okay,
him into
Wolfglick
the
hasn't
tiebreaker.
actually done anything wrong. He was just establishing boundaries with Chris. Like, genuinely fuck James Beck. He stole Ethan's team and then avoided giving him credit. Wolf was just avoiding harassment. Like, leave him alone.
Fuck him.
Free pick, Mr. Chris.
Okay. I have a free pick. I'm going to go. This is a Canadian.
Neil Patel just went.
No, I'm not picking Nelly Patel. There's some nice Canadians. Shout out to Sable IVGC, Ryan. He's a Canadian. But my free pick is going to be Jesse Romolo from Canada. Oh, yeah. You may know him as Banana Suit Man.
The hot dog guy.
sorry, Hot Dog Man and
Man.
the Sleepy Man. I don't know what he's going to wear to Worlds, but I look forward to finding out.
God, hopefully he's on stream.
Yeah.
That's a fantastic pick.
Yeah, Jesse Romolo for my free pick.
It is super spicy. I love that. And that does bring us to the end of our Worlds drafting.
Ooh.
Uh,
Read us our rosters.
read us the rosters. So first off, we had Ethan, and he ended up with Luka Traegert, Rajan Bal, Aditya Subramanian.
Take your time. I need to write this down.
Just send me a screenshot after this show.
Aurelian Solar, Nils Dunlop, Hippolyte Bernard, Dorian Quinones, Sam Pandelis, Australia's best Pokemon player, Megan Rattle, Naoto Mizubuchi, Chiwata Joshua Lewis,
My cat just bolted as soon as I heard you say that.
and James Beck. I got Patrick Connors, Alberto Lara, Stefan Mott, Eric Rios, Oliver Escalon, Casper Carlio, Paul Ruiz, Louis Tan, Yuzhang Wang, Iruto Kono, Jisuk Lee. What the fuck are you laughing at?
Wang Gang.
Children.
Kawamu Endo and Wolfglick. Mark got Joe UX, Giovanni Costa. Fuck's sake.
Go on.
Daravone Soup.
No, do the rest of it.
Eduardo Cuno. Federico Camporossi, Nikhil Reddy, Juan Salerno, Melbourne Regional Champion, friend of the show, Kieran Singh, Perth Best Regional Championships performer, Alistair Sandover, Sejun Park, who might not be playing VGC, Hyuma Hara, Arashi Amadi, and Henry Rich. Dan got Chop Across the Fourth, Alex Underhill, Aaron Brock, Mikhail Kelsch, Marco Silva, Victor Medina, Gabriel Agadi, Diego Ferreira, James Katsaros, Shohei Kimura, Harafumi Kimura. No, that's not a double up. Antonio Sanchez and Nelly Patel.
I just object for a second, right?
What?
For the scoring for this, whoever gets the lowest score wins, right? If he
Yes.
picks players that aren't going to Worlds, they get 0.
No. If they don't go to Worlds, they will, like, whoever is last, they will get +1. So if there's 800 Masters going and they don't attend, they'll get 801 points for that player.
Yeah, I'm fucked because I'm pretty sure 2 people on my list have already confirmed not going.
Sorry, Nelly Patel's my tiebreaker. So it doesn't count.
Chris is going for Shilang Tang, Justin Tang, Tola Webb, Alex Gomez, Simone Sanvito, Maurice Uteg, Sebastian Escalante, Daniel Walker, Nick Khan, Paul Bautista, Kenya Kodera, Jesse Romolo, and Aaron Cybertron Zhang.
Badass team, the Ginger Tang Gang.
Yeah, that's not a bad draft, all things considered. We all tried to end you, and
Yeah, well, he had his
pretty
notebook.
solid.
he had his notebook. He
So-
came prepared.
4 points. It's obviously the position they finish in, but we believe in asymmetric finals at the O2 drop. So if we have, like in day 1 or day 2, individuals finishing on the same score, it's going to be their score based only. So if there's 14 people that go from 31st to 45th, everyone with that same score will be 31 points.
Cool.
So hence more likely to activate that tiebreaker.
Did we also say that if anyone on our list wins Worlds, that person just wins?
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
Automatic win. If you've picked a winner, automatic win.
Nice.
Caveat, so long as no one picks the second place.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you pick the winner, automatic win unless somebody else has second place.
In which
There's
case,
points.
that rule scraps and we go back to the original?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I'm sure all our listeners are waiting with bated breath to hear which of us 5 is winning this draft league.
Yeah. So we'll do a check-in during the weekend, I think. We'll try and do a Sunday recording through Discord.
Okay, right. I was going to say, because
all of you are away. I think I'm the only one not traveling, right?
I think Dan's traveling, but not for what we're doing.
Yeah, not a Hawaii anymore, that's for sure.
Womp, womp, womp. So yeah. Any final comments? Chris looks eager to say something.
Yeah, I really want to treat you all. I don't know. I did share this with the group. I don't think anyone actually listened to it, but I'm going to play for you. This I thought about putting this in bonus content, but it's just too good.
No, I've
behind
listened. I've listened to it because it is amazing.
This is the French. No, this is something else. I think that this is the French anime, Pokemon anime.
Yes.
It is obviously dubbed because it wasn't originally done in French. And this is a trainer throwing a Pokeball. Out comes Starmie. It kind of moves, it makes a noise when it comes out of the Pokeball. Then she barks some orders. It moves around and makes a few more noises. And then she tells us to use Bubble Beam. And then it makes one final noise when it does Bubble Beam. And this is legit. I want to play this for you right now. You're all in for a treat.
Attention, Staros, attaque chat! Staros, attaque écume!
Yep. That's
Subscribe for more great content on the O2 Draft.
I know, for those, I'm sorry if anyone's listening to that, at work and it came on their speakers really loudly. It is not
Big loss.
porn.
Big
It is
L.
Starmie using Bubble Beam.
This is just average French people.
French people. There may be a new contender for Vaporeon.
Starmie.
The French Starmie.
After that. Well, what does the French Vaporeon sound like?
They had to censor that episode.
Redacted. Yeah. Well, thank you, gentlemen, for taking part in the O2 Drop World 2024 draft.
Are we really finishing on that?
Yeah.
We don't want to talk about what we think's going to do well, the actual Pokemon, or
No, that's not important.
I guess probably Calyrex, Shadow Rider.
Or Miraidon.
And
Thanks for
Starmie.
coming, guys.
Hang on. What Pokemon's going to do well? Oh, I don't know. Calyrex, Miraidon. All right, that's all, folks.
Well, we should give okay. Usually in all these big events, not just like Worlds, but like this is important. Usually in top 8, you get like one random Pokemon. Like, what the fuck's that doing in top 8? You know? Like, I think we should all pick our what is the left field, like out of the box. What is whatever the expression is? Like, what's the weird that Pokemon that finishes in top 8?
Yeah, the left field top 8 Pokemon. Okay, so something that's not really meta right now.
And maybe pick the winning restricted. I guess that's kind of interesting.
Okay, let's go in draft order, Ethan.
I don't think we should be sleeping that much on Terapagos, actually.
Terapagos has a chance of winning. That's what a lot of the Japanese players are using at the moment.
Yeah.
And we've all talked about, these are all the restrictors that have been brought at the last few events. It's like, yeah, but like always with Worlds, just wait until the Japanese players show up with their own meta and they're all just running drastically different shit. I reckon Terapagos has a decent chance. I think everyone's all just like, it's going to be Kelly or Miraidon. It's like,
I would also say Koraidon, but that's maybe ingredient. I think that Terapagos probably realistically has a better shot. All right, next.
Left field, top 8 one.
Is there a strange Pokemon that you think is going to be in top 8?
Ooh, no, that's a good question. I really want to see a Kingambit.
No, we're talking about restricted.
Well, I was just talking
no.
about restricted.
What weird restricted do you think? Terapagos isn't weird. It's probably just going to
No.
It's normal one.
No. So
weird, normal.
winning restricted and then left field non-metamon that might be in top 8.
Oh, if we're talking restricted, then I like Ho-Oh.
Ooh, interesting.
I think it's a spicy pick. It's pretty bad into Miraidon, but with the right team, you can make it work. And Like, it absolutely levels a whole bunch of things with that typing and with Sacred Fire. It's really, really durable. So, yeah, I think there's a kind of half a shot there that a proper balanced team built around Ho-Oh could go a long way.
Nice. I would really, really love Terrapagos to win, but I've been disappointed by being the bridesmaid all regulation. I think realistically, it'll be Shadow Horse that wins. But I think in top 8 that we will find a Terra Fairy Pachirisu.
Oh, yeah.
I think Terra Fairy Volt Absorb / Lightning Rod is very much agenda.
Yep. Mark.
I reckon in top 8 we'll see a Kieran White.
In top 8.
Yeah, as
I
the
think you're
weird
wrong.
Pokemon. Almost definitely. I've been saying it or regulation. I've been wrong or regulation. I just want to see one Kieran White Hail team. Or Snow team, rather.
It does have to be said that like the weather wars are less of a thing. Like,
Yeah?
Yeah.
Koraidon and
If
Kyogre
someone
do
rocks up to
exist.
that at Worlds and does well, that will be incredible.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And every Apon Showdown will be running it for the next year.
Yeah.
yeah,
Thank God we almost
They
go
would.
immediately into Reg H.
yeah, and the weird left field Regularmon, not restricted. Weird choice. I'm going to say Bruxish.
Nice.
Because I think priority denial
your
is
draft favorite.
absolutely my draft favorite, but priority denial pretty big at the moment. Obviously, for a giraffe, massive. Psychic terrain, massive. And Serena has seen some play as well.
What does Bruxish have for those of us that aren't up to date?
Dazzling, which is the same as Armatail or
Okay.
Queenly Majesty. It just protects your side of the board from priority moves.
Nice.
Bruxish, it's an interesting Pokemon. It's got... it's not the best defensively in terms of typing, but it's not the worst either.
I was going to say, going into a meta
Or
that's
stats.
going to have a lot of
Kali
Calyrex
Shadow.
Shadow.
Yeah. Now that you've said that, I think the left field Pokemon is going to be Sarina. The reason I think that is because it's Bruxish that isn't weak to Calyrex Shadow. Although it is weak to Calyrex Ice. So... Yeah, I don't know. I reckon we will see one of those two in top. Well, no, I don't. But I think if I have to pick a left field Pokemon, I reckon it'll be one of those two because priority denial is really, really good.
Amazing.
Or Okie Dokie.
You got that dog in him.
Yeah, I have to say it.
Dan.
All right. Cali Ice Rider is winning.
Yep.
And random Mon in the top 8, Iron Crown for no reason at all.
Okay, you definitely have to edit the section out.
Okay, so Dan's just been redacted.
My stuff got redacted.
So Dan, what would your pick be?
All right, my pick. Cali I is winning, and Ditto for the random top 8.
Oh, I like
Dittos?
that.
Yeah. Nice.
I do like Ditto. I have seen a few of it. Yeah.
It's been seeing a lot of play in Perth.
Okay, Chris.
The best for last. Well, I think Cali Shadow Rider will win.
Boom.
Hey.
Low-hanging
do I
fruit.
pick up some? Have we all picked a different one?
Yes. No, I picked Calyrex.
Yeah,
Shadow.
you picked Cali Ice.
Yeah.
You picked.
Kieran White.
You know,
That's the top 8. If I had to pick the restricted that I think is going to win,
Maraudon, well done. Moving on.
Yeah, the rules-
fuck it, Marauder, why not?
The rules were not made clear to me, and I would like a duo.
I'll just say Cali Shadow Rider wins. I think.
So fucked.
I think. I think
The
Tirana.
most informative VGC podcast this side of the hemisphere.
Tyranitar.
Shut up, Beast Coast.
Tyranitar could be. Yeah. They're the inferior of our two podcasts. Let's be honest, Beast Coast.
This is true.
I think T-Tar will be in top 8, but I didn't even know that. T-Tar's so consistently popping up. Like, is it actually like an off-meta pick? So my off-meta pick is going to be Overquill. Overquill will finish in top 8.
Nice. Okay, Ethan, you wanted a do-over.
I do want to do it,
Stick with
because
Ho-Oh.
it's not going to be Terrapagos or Ho-Oh, so...
If you're not saying it's not going to be Terrapagos, then I'm picking Terrapagos.
Well,
I think it's going to win.
I'll say that Terrapagos is my off-meta pick because it is off-meta now. Fuck y'all.
Racist against the Japanese.
Not in Japanese
I hate
circles.
to say it, but I have yet to see like convincing counterplay for CSR. I think the Calyrex Shadow Rider, well supported and well played, is completely unbeatable. So I'm kind of a bit worried that Worlds is going to be a complete like mirror match shit fight anyway. But I think
Here's
even
to
if it
hoping it's
isn't, and
not.
that we see some cool things, I think that Shadow Rider tops it out. I think that somebody manages to break the walls and get out. So that said, I want to say that like Terapagos is the off-meta pick because it does do well, at least on paper, into CSR. Obviously, Shadow Rider has things to beat it, like namely Urshifu and a million fake outs and just all of the other things.
All of the new Terra Stella Urshifu that are popping up as well.
So I think that Carmine Terapagos is just absolute wank. Don't use that.
No.
Um,
Speedy.
yeah. I mean,
Speedy choice specs.
yeah, Glass Terapagos, maybe. I still feel that it's maybe a little bit kind of restrictive in how it's used. But I reckon that there's like another tech out there that maybe we haven't seen yet. Someone's been in the kitchen with Terapagos cooking up, I don't know, Power Herb Media Beam or something, and it'll just take the whole meta by storm and just completely redefine that mon for everybody. And I'm looking forward to seeing that. And as for my non-restricted pick, I'm going to stick with my guns and say King Gambit is very, very good right now. Darksteel is a great typing into CSR. It has a pretty convincing matchup into Ice Rider, CIR, and Sucker Punch can't be wrong into stuff like Miraidon.
It cannot. Well, on that actual informative finish,
Thank you.
thank you to all of you at home for listening to us. We appreciate you joining us, taking time out of your day to listen to our ramblings. We hope you'll be back again. Don't forget that you can follow us on Twitter/X at the O2drop_VGC. We're now on YouTube at the O2drop. Definitely watch/listen to us there.
I've been listening on YouTube Music.
Hey,
Fuck Spotify. Everybody boycott Spotify.
YouTube Music Gang. Let's
They are
go.
killing the music industry.
yeah, don't forget to leave some comments on our stuff, review, rate us, chat to us in person, engage with the podcast in whichever way you see fit.
Except Spotify.
No, please listen to us on Spotify.
Yeah.
If that's
Look,
your
if you're
preferred
already
medium.
using Spotify, then I guess listen to us there.
Please use your preferred medium to engage with the podcast. Until next time.